Welcome to the Els van Laken Breakthrough Podcast.
Well, today I had some beautiful discussions with one of my friends and also business buddies, Karen de Jong, and also some other mails that came in that made me always a bit curious on what people are giving attention to. And a certain moment we were discussing today on how leaders cannot be perfectionists. And we were talking about people who are in management direction teams of very big companies. They cannot be perfectionists, because if they want to keep everything under control, that it's perfect, then they need to be involved all the time and check and check and check and check and check again. And a certain moment, Karen told me, I really want to appreciate you like 100 times, how you dare to be visible, how you just go and show yourself for Europe and beyond, and that you dare to be present and be visible. And I said to her, there's always people who are going to give remarks. And that also happens to me, not so frequently, I must say, but in the beginning I did have more comments. Now I almost don't get comments. If I do get a comment, it's what happened, for example, in the last week I got 2 comments. One person sent me a mail that a beautiful mail that was made by my copywriter contained a grammatical mistake. And so that was the first remark. And I also was doubting, I must say, when I was rereading it, I was like doubting, is it correct? I thought it's so correct, but so, I've already let this go like massively, because if you want to have grow your business and you want to go through everything, you probably are wanting to have control over everything, and you're not giving up control in a controlled way. And that's what we need if we want to be a leader, if we want to help our people grow, if we want to get our business to grow. So another remark I got today, someone did the efforts to send a mail saying that she noticed that a lot of our communication was in English latest, and it's true, because we are inspiring Europe, not only the Dutch-speaking countries, so that's why we speak in English. And so she said, I must say that your English is not level up enough, so it's not professional. So I would recommend even to stop it. And well, you really, for example, look at Marie Kondo, for example. She almost doesn't speak any English, and she's really doing very well all over the world. And I get from other speaking countries, let's say, I always get this very positive remarks on how the level of my English, which is very, very well, because we give trainings in English, and people are very happy on the level of our English. And probably, of course, since I'm not a native speaking, I'm not speaking natively English, probably I will make mistakes. And I think it's cute when people do the efforts to talk another language, and sometimes they make a little mistake. So I don't think it's unprofessional. But of course, everyone can have his own opinions and his own glasses on how to look at things. So what I want to tell you is that, if you want to put yourself out there into the world, don't be scared. There will always be someone making a comment. I think this kind of comments about grammatically things, I think it's 3 years ago or something that we got a remark like this. And now we got 2 remarks on 1 week. So I think, therefore, I thought it's time to make a podcast about it, so that you guys also see what happens behind the scene, and that you do not get scared of these things. And my yoga teacher was saying tonight, fear can be transformed into trust. Fear can be transformed into trust. And when you have lots of fears, it puts pressure on your kidneys, and then it makes you tired. So it's really not helpful to be fearful. And maybe you are fearful for these kind of people who would be looking at the things that are missing instead of looking at what is there and what they can inspire themselves on or what they can learn from it. But the question you have to have is, are these people my ideal clients? Do I want to work with these people? Is it for me, for me, for example, it's important that they can, for example, look through a grammatical mistake and that they don't judge you for it. That's for me, for example, very important, because our first rule is I'm okay, you're okay. To work from a level of non-judging with one another. And we all have certain defaults, we all have certain pitfalls, and that's okay. And I really prefer to inspire the world and make a couple of grammatical mistakes in English than to hold myself small and not inspire the world. Because I know our message is bigger than for the Dutch-speaking clients we have, which is great. I love them, and there's more that can benefit from our message and from our way of thinking. And so, again, just for yourself, and you can decide. You can decide it for yourself. I'm not going to tell you what to do. No, that doesn't work. You decide. But just allow yourself to be surrounded by people who do not keep you small. Because when I was giving this example, it just happened at the same time I was talking with my friend, and I came to my car and I saw this message and I sent it to her, and I said, it's exactly what we were talking about earlier today, about real leaders that can real leaders look through, for example, grammatical mistakes, while others will want to have control over everything. But then you cannot have people using their full potential, because you will be working your ass off because you want to control everything. So everyone can make choices on that. And I would just suggest everyone to look at one another and to see what is good, to see what you like, to see which parts you can inspire yourself on, which are helping and nourishing. And that's what I invite you to do, to one another, to me, to yourself, to others. And of course, it doesn't mean that we are not open for feed forward. Let's be clear on that. But yeah, you also have to make choices in life in how you want to be. And I like to be imperfect perfect. That I inspire the world just by the fact that it's not perfect 100%, but our content is like for 600% perfect or great. But yeah, maybe sometimes we make a mistake grammatically. So what? So I just hope that also you, when you have a message to bring to the world, you do not let yourself be kept small by possible remarks of people. And yeah, that you just allow yourself to be surrounded by cheerleaders and cheermen that really want to lift you up, really want to bring you to the next level, and support you in any way you need it to be your greatest you. Like the song of the Greatest Showman. If you haven't heard that song, it's really important that you just listen to it. You can also find it on our Play Big playlist on Spotify. But just listen to the song and let it enter into your body. And for now, I would say, don't forget to play big, playing, having fun, big on your terms. And so I say salute and talk to you very, very soon.
Thanks for your presence. Check out more inspiration on elsvanlaken.com and let's spread the positive energy together by sharing this podcast with your friends, family, and business partners. Do you want to contact us personally? That's possible. Just send us a mail on hello@elsvanlaken.com and we answer all mails personally. Talk to you soon.